Hi, this is Andrea for Friday Night Live number 3. So from our class on Tuesday, we had to read the book of Jonah. Um, I grew up in the church, so the story of Jonah was very familiar to me, and I honestly wasn't expecting to get much out of it or like anything new, kind of in the mundane, let's get the homework done type of mindset. But with the instructions of like reading the story through the lens of the 4 different ways, I found that I had actually observed a couple new things and had a couple of questions that I hadn't thought of before. Um, and so some of them were a little interesting about like the sailors and why they feared God the Most High, but yet still respected their own gods too. I thought that was really, really interesting. But one thing that I really related to Jonah with was the struggle with his calling. Um, not wanting to go do something that God had told him to do. Um, I've struggled with that before, and it's really difficult, and I've often found that God wins, just like Jonah realized too. Specifically, when I was in high school, I want to say my junior year of high school, I fought like so hard the leadership qualities within me. Um, I didn't want to take over things. I didn't want to help my youth pastor lead things. I just tried to fight it, saying like, no, I'm not gonna be a leader. I'm not going to be that type of person. I want to be a follower. And I soon realized that that is not how it works. Um, when God has called you to do something, or when He has formed you a certain way, or laid a passion on your heart, sooner or later it's gonna come back to get you, and that's exactly where I found myself, because I think that actually happened in senior year, and a little bit later, I soon realized that like God has made me who I am for certain purposes, for certain places to go, and as much as I want to resist that, like it's literally fighting myself, fighting who God has made me, and that's not biblical, and that's not what God would want me to do. Um, and so I really resonated with Jonah with that aspect. I know there was more of like a disobedience, and he just flat out didn't want to do it at all, but it really does come down to obedience. And goodness, as I look at past graduation, um, trying to figure out where I'm gonna go, kind of in a period of waiting to see what doors God opens up. Um, I really just want to be obedient to God's calling. I don't want to run the other way, even if it scares me, and that's something that I'm prone to be. But I'm really working on that, and I'm also excited for it. Um, some people may say that like go do whatever you want, but in all honesty, I don't want to do that. I want to do something that will bring glory to the kingdom, and hopefully I don't have to learn a lesson like Jonah did or to that extreme. Um, but I'm glad that there's stories like Jonah that I can look back to and learn from, and still see God's hand in my life. And hopefully people can see God's hand in mine, and it can teach them something too. So that's all I have to say for today. Have a great weekend.